Hello, everyone. Hello, François. I'm happy to welcome you today for our webinar to introduce our new partnership. So I'm Audrey, Partnership Manager at BookingSync, Property Management System and Channel Manager. And we are today more than happy to welcome the team at Enso Connect, so a Canadian company that we just partnered with. I will let you, François, if you want to introduce yourself and, of course, introduce Enso Connect. I think we will have a short introduction of your company. Then we will explain how the integration with BookingSync is working. Because, as you know, so when it comes to partnership, we always pay attention to integrate the more features we can to the BookingSync software, so it's easier for our users to work with our partners' services. So yeah, more than happy to have this webinar with you today and let you go ahead if you want with the introduction.
100%. Well, thank you very much for having me. And yes, Canadian company, but with a French founder. So still a lot of synergies with BookingSync. So I figured for this webinar, we would do a brief presentation on what Enso Connect is all about, and then a quick demo as well of how the platform actually works, what you can do with it, and sort of the 3 core verticals that we focus on. So to start, the challenges and the solutions that we provide. Well, you are very busy managing properties, and there's a lot of things that you need to do. And creating guest experiences is one of them. Making sure that you can create a top-notch guest experience affects your revenue and affects your business overall. So Enso Connect is a one-stop shop that creates that seamless guest experience on all levels. And thanks to BookingSync, we now have actually the data that you collect to provide that guest experience. So why does this matter? Well, the guest experience allows you to increase the number of reviews. And did you know that a listing with 1 review is 13 times more likely to get a booking than one without? By having better reviews, you increase your OTA rankings. By having a better guest experience overall, you increase your OTA rankings, and therefore you increase your revenue. Now, Enso Connect focuses on 3 core verticals. We focus on communication, guest experiences, and remarketing. So AI-powered communication allows you to save time. Guest experiences allow you to build a brand, and retention, remarketing allows you to make more money. The old guest experience was all about automation. But with Enso Connect, the new guest experience is about personalization. In fact, on our communication system, we focus on understanding the sentiment and context of the conversation so that we can automate up to 80% of all guest communication, currently supported in French, English, and Spanish. So that's sentiment analysis, AI-driven responses, multilingual automations, as well as preset filters, ticketing systems, and really anything you can do via text, email, WhatsApp, or Airbnb message, all in a single dashboard. The old guest experience was about selling space. The new guest experience is about designing an experience. And so for that, we've built a marketplace. Oh, I'm just getting an echo. There we go. A marketplace of experiences where you can either upsell certain things or create your own rules to automate the communication. So this can be, for example, dynamic reviews. You don't want to send a message to your guests at checkout to remind them to leave a review if they had a bad stay. But if you can track the sentiment of the conversation and use that as a condition to send that message, you can essentially personalize each step of the guest experience. Now, the old guest experience model or the old vacation rental model was save time. With Enso Connect, we're all about making you more money. And for that, this is where we have our latest update, which is a CRM component, which allows you to know your guests and remarket to your guests. So use all of that data that BookingSync has, that Enso Connect has, re-engage those guests via text, via email, via WhatsApp, so that you can drive either more direct bookings or just more bookings in general. So it's vacation rental data-driven CRM. So it's no longer just sending a newsletter every month and hoping that someone clicks that newsletter and books your place. It's really engaging your customers from pre-inquiry to checking in, checking up, checking out, and now closing the loop with remarketing. The old guest experience was about effort. The new guest experience is about seamlessness. So on the guest side of things, the way it works is before you had to have all these different rules set up where you do your automations for booking, check-in, check-up, check-out, and a review reminder. But every time there's different steps that take you out of that sort of seamless journey. With Enso Connect, we allow you to build each of those different components with your own conditions, your own branding, allowing you to essentially automate and personalize the guest experience from the moment the booking has been confirmed to the remarketing. So I want to do a quick demo of how this works, because obviously we're saying a lot about how we can automate a lot of your tasks, but it's always easier to show rather than tell. So I'm going to show you a little brief demo of the platform in here. There we go. So the key of the platform is around messaging. So the integration with BookingSync is very simple. It's a username and password. What we ask our new users to do is to jump on a 30-minute call with one of our guest experience architects to kind of understand exactly how you want to build the different steps of the guest experience. We provide you with a unified inbox where you can text, email, WhatsApp, Airbnb message. Now, whether you use our unified inbox, BookingSync's unified inbox, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're tracking all of that information from sentiment and context and helping you automate a lot of those questions. So if you see a question that's been asked again and again and again, save that response to the knowledge base and our system will automate the next time it's asked. You can approve a booking directly from the system, view the payment information that we collect from BookingSync, and also see the experience that's happening day by day for each of your bookings. Anything about previous stays, notes, assigning the client to a specific vacation rental manager or VA or whoever is on your team allows you to sort of prioritize the inbox and prioritize the way you run your business. And we update and collect all of the information from the guest, including emails, phone numbers, allowing you obviously to remarket, which I'll get to in a second. You can view all of the information from your listings, just like you have in your PMS on BookingSync, and see the analytics that is happening around messaging, around remarketing, and around the guest experience. But more importantly, and this is the exciting part about Enso Connect, is you have a marketplace of personalized experiences. And these are ones that you create yourself. So this can be COVID-19 precautions, a simple message that's sent to a specific set of tagged listings that are dedicated for COVID hotspots, or post-stay review, the one I mentioned about using sentiment to remind the guest to leave a review. Party-proof solution with Noise Aware, rent your car, e-scooter rentals, offer airport shuttles. Really, you build your own rules with Enso Connect. We set them up in the back end, and then it just automates for you those different tasks. And finally, the last piece of the software is the remarketing system, where we collect all of that data for each of our guests. You can create tags such as VIP, travels with friends, it's a family, so that next time you have that guest, you can remarket to them directly and offer them maybe a discount for your stays. Now, the advantage of using a remarketing system like this is you don't have to import the data, put it in HubSpot, put it in MailChimp, and send a blanket email. You can send a text message directly to your guests. And what we've noticed is about 9.2% of people open your emails when you do direct marketing versus 80% when you send a text message. So this technology just allows you to get to your customers better, to get to know your customers better, and to centralize all of that guest experience data. Back to a few last pieces is everything we do is under your brand. So we don't care about being the software that the guest sees. The guest has no application to download. They can use their text, their email, their WhatsApp for all of the different features, and it is under your brand. Your email address, your phone numbers, if you want a French phone number, an Australian phone number, from Bali, whatever you can decide, as well as your logos and everything around that. So this is just an additional feature for you as a property manager. Back to the quick presentation. In terms of the demo, so this is done. Please feel free to reach out to us if you want to learn more. You can reach out to us obviously at contact@ensoconnect.com, BookingSync@ensoconnect.com, or even directly to me, François.guello@ensoconnect.com. A bit about myself and the team. I figured it'd be interesting to put some names and some faces to the names. So my name is François. I recently graduated from the University of Toronto, Computer Science, Cognitive Science, and finished a Master's of Entrepreneurship. My co-founder is a Machine Intelligence and Engineering Science at the University of Toronto. So we're both very technical founders, and that's why we love the technology that we're building with BookingSync. We were very prescriptive and very careful in deciding who we would integrate with. And it was very clear that the synergies with BookingSync, well, it works well. In terms of the team, we've been growing the team quite extensively as we've recently closed yet another round. So from our product experience people to lead developers, digital designers, everything is about the experience, the branding. So feedback around how the platform works is always welcomed, since we are still an early stage company. And we're backed by a few cool advisors, including Andrew Kitchell from Wheelhouse, Daniel Dubois from Airbnb, Michael Hyatt, Jeffrey Haggins, and of course, some really cool investors as well throughout North America and Europe. So that's a bit about Enso Connect. So I guess I'll, Audrey, if you have questions that you want to touch up on, I'm happy to jump on that.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, François, for this great presentation of Enso Connect. Happy also to see the faces of your team. I even saw that you have a nice mascot.
Yes, we always have the mascot, Frankie.
Is it your dog?
No, it's actually my best friend's dog that I steal from time to time. But
Nice.
she's absolutely amazing. She has the bluest eyes in the world, but she's a bit of a troublemaker as well.
She seems happy to be part of the Enso Connect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really, really awesome to hear about your team also. And I just wanted to add a few words on the integration with BookingSync. So as I said at the beginning, it's very important to us that the partners we onboard are integrated with our software. So actually, it's the same process as with the other partners we have on the App Center. So in just one click, you will be able to connect your BookingSync account to an Enso account. So either you already have an account and the connection is super easy, or you just sign up on Enso Connect, and it's also super easy because it's only a few steps to get your account connected. And then in one click, you will actually synchronize your listings as well as your bookings information to the Enso platform. So the Enso platform can do let's say the job they are doing, as François explained to you. So it's one more time a very simple and straightforward integration. And I would like to thank you, François, and also Peter, for the work you've done to connect with our API. It's again a really nice achievement that we've made to be able to offer this kind of integrations and integrated service to our BookingSync clients. So thank you.
Absolutely. No, I'm super excited. And again, if anyone has any questions about how it works or specific features that they want to understand better, whether it's a check-in portal, whether it's access management and connections to smart locks or noise control devices, thermostats, automation of messages, we handle a lot of pieces in the equation and allow you to customize things. So we really like having conversations with property managers and kind of understanding how we can fit those needs. I think one of the things we've seen with BookingSync is a lot of clients are also very interested in WhatsApp messaging being in Europe. So definitely let us know if you're interested in learning more on how you can centralize that communication. Perfect. But thank you very much, Audrey.
Thank you, François. And I'm looking forward to our next webinar in French also, because
yes,
so it's in
absolument.
the pipe. Your software will be soon translated into French. So we'll have also a French webinar for our French clients. So really looking forward to it.
Wonderful. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much, François. I'm going to stop the recording.